Good morning, everyone. So today we are here for the interview preparation. When you go for an interview, that time certain things we have to prepare, and what that preparation can be there. Yes, for that we have the session. Are you ready, Shailaja?
Yes,
Okay, so let's begin. So first of all, we'll talk about what is interview. Okay, interview. What is interview? Inter means inside, and view is view
inside.
itself. Okay, view
Hmm.
is like to see. So the interview tries to see in your thoughts, your ideas. Okay. So it
Hmm.
is something like the interviewer tries to knock the door of your life. Okay. In a professional way. That is kind of an interaction. So interview is nothing but sharing information related to that job. Okay. And whether that candidate is suitable or not for that job. For that reason only, the interviewer asks you the question. And within like a few days, it will be decided whether you are suitable for that job or not. Yes. So interview is all about like question and answers.
Hmm.
Question and answers.
Okay.
Okay. And then here we can have certain ideas are there. First of all, you should know that is know yourself. Okay. So there is no one else in the world who knows much better than you yourself. Yes. You know yourself well. In that, it'll be like your family. Okay. Certain jobs may need your family backgrounds. Certain jobs, they don't need your family background. Okay. If they need it, you can tell them. Education, whatever the education you have taken, you should know that sequence, what degree you have taken and all. So that information is needed. You should have that one. The next one, that will be strengths and weaknesses. So many people fail to answer what are their strengths and what are their weaknesses. And due to that, they do not get the job. And they tell the strengths and weaknesses which are funny. You have to tell the strengths and weaknesses which are relevant to the job. You should not tell the weakness which can take away your job. You should tell the weakness which can be like positive. It should not be negative. Okay, for example, that interviewer asked you, what is your weakness? And you said, okay, some of my friends were telling me that my English was weak. So I joined the class and I'm doing really well nowadays. Okay, another weakness, like another person can say like this, okay, I am a person who goes in like more details, okay, to get a project done. So I'm like more studious. Yes, I just go in deeper in that way. But nowadays I'm working on that even. Okay. So this is how. Or I'm a person who believes in quality and it may take time. But nowadays I'm managing those things along with some of the workshops and all. And I'm mastering it like that. Now, goals, long term and short term goals. Goals we can have long term and short term. After that, the purpose of selecting your field. What is the purpose? Why you have entered in a particular field? What's the reason that you should tell? Getting that? The next one, it will be qualities. What qualities you do have? Okay, your qualities. Whatever the qualities you do have. Maybe like hardworking, sincere. Yes, strong work ethic will be there. Then skills, communication skill, presentation skill, it will public speaking, okay? Or it will be, there are some other things even. After that, certifications. What certifications you have done? And along with that, you should know more about your hard skills. Hard skills means like whatever the education you did, that you should tell, okay? The education was there. Yes. So in this way, you have to know more about yourself. The next one, your job profile. If you're working, that time you should know what is your job profile. Okay. Then experience. How many years experience you have got? You should not be confused yourself. Experience in one particular job, and if you got like more experience in different places, then calculate total experience, work experience. And when you started, what was your role? And after that, like what ultimately you're doing right now. Okay. The required skills. Okay. Job description, experience, what experience you got, required skills for that particular job, what challenges you came across, and what solutions you had. You can tell some success stories. In that way, you can impress the interviewer. The next one is third point is market research. We should know what is happening in the market. The main companies, the competitors, we can say, if you're working in X company now, you should know like other companies. Okay. Market trends. What are the market trends nowadays happening? What is going on there? Okay. Then challenges. What challenges are there? You should know what challenges are there and what solutions you can have for that. The next one, it will be salary. Okay. You should know that as per your experience, as per your education, as per your qualification and all, as per your skills, how much you should be earning. That salary research even you can do. Then skills. What skills are needed in the current time, presently? And then JD means job description. Hmm. What job description is there? What is their expectation? Openings, you should know what openings are there or like for which position openings are there available in the market. And you should know which job portals are good for you. For example, LinkedIn for hire or like midterm or like those people who are experienced. For them, LinkedIn is there. And I would suggest those people who are fresher, even you can go on LinkedIn and you open your account, you can send the request to more people, more connections can increase the chances of getting a referral for you and you may get hired like that way. Then there is Naukri.com, Indeed. Then we can have Up9. Last one is Glassdoor. So all these applications or job portals you can have there. So these 3 points which are important. After that, we can have one more important point, that is top 10 blunders. Do you know what are the top 10 blunders? The first one, the candidate pretend to be the great one. Hmm. Okay, like I know everything attitude doesn't help. So the candidate have to be like uh like genuine, like do not show up. That is hurting to that interviewer even and himself, the character, that person. Neglecting interviewer's point of view. What is the intention of that interviewer to ask you the question and how you are responding to him or her? Again, that matters a lot. Next one, no research about the company and market. Okay, so another blunder that people do, which is it, like no research of market, no research is done, and then telling lies about the great achievements. So some people keep telling that they moved the earth and the heaven. Yes, that kind of thing should not happen. So whatever you did, you can tell in that way. It should not be more, it should not be less. The next one we can have is no plan, no preparation, no practice. Another blunder is no plan, no preparation, no practice, nothing is done. In that case, there'll be a problem. Yes, there'll be a problem. Definitely problem will be there because plan is not there, preparation is not there, and practice is not there. Practice can be done by different ways. With family members, you can have, with friends, you can join the classes, you can have a mentor, you can have a teacher. Spend some time, see like what are the positives, what are the negatives, in which areas you need to work on. Do that sort of analysis. Like that way. Yes. The next one, wearing casual clothes. So okay, as it is Thursday, I wear casual. When you go for an interview, that time it'll be formal. Yes. And again, which colors you do have for that? Okay. It should be like faint, not too dark or not like that kind of funky type of clothes. You can have simple, sober clothes you can wear. Yes, whichever comfortable is for you. Then complaining about previous employer. Okay, that's called like bad mouthing. That's called bad mouthing. Do not talk negative about the previous organization or current organization if you're working there. Do not do that. Instead, you should thank them because they are the great teachers to you. They gave you the chance. So they gave us chance to work there. And due to that, like we have reached up to here. Yes, whatever it is, but do not talk about the negative. That's the learning part. Yes. Failing to explain the skills. Now, this is a problem with many more people. What happens? They have a lot of skills, they have a treasure of skills, but they are unable to explain what skills do they have. They fail for it. They fail in it particularly. So if you have many more skills, you can do that work, and nicely, meticulously, you can work on that particular thing. You should explain them. But normally, what happens? People fail, and those people turn down in the interviews. So that should not happen with you. You should work on that. Next one, answering illogically. Logical answers are important. You should answer in a logical way. What is the demand and what is the okay, requirement? Okay, how you can make it happen. You can use a technique that's called star technique that I'll explain later you. Okay. The next one is not asking any questions to the interviewer. At last, what happens? Like once your interview is done, so it is like wind up almost, and that time the interviewer says, "Do you have any question for me? Do you have any question for us?" And many people feel great for not asking any question. Yes, this happens. No, this happens with many more people. They feel, oh no, why should I ask the question? You should ask the question. If you ask the question, that is great. You have the interest in that organization. You can have the interest in that organization. Are you getting it? You should have that interest. And with that, if you ask a question, it will show that you're really interested. You can ask a question: what will be my role in this organization? Okay, to whom will I report? When can I join? Will my job description or responsibilities change? Or you can ask the interviewer, could you please tell me your success journey? Like that way, you can ask questions. But if you say, I don't have any question, it means like you're not really interested in that job. If you're really interested, you can ask the interviewer some questions. But do not ask the question like this: who is the owner of the company? When the company was started, whatever it is given on the website, you cannot ask that information. Instead, you ask something different. Okay, whichever is not available on the website, don't ask that. Ask some another information. Is that clear to all? Abhishek and you? Okay. Okay, Shailaja. Okay, now next one: before interview, during interview, and after interview. Okay, so these 3 points we are going to cover. Okay, so ready for that? You can see like before interview, during interview, and after interview. So you
Yes.
can note down all these points one by one. Okay,
Yes.
now I will sit here and will explain you.
Yes.
So whatever I told you before interview, preparation matters a lot. Plan is there. So preparation, it starts from this thing. Okay, check the description of the job. Check like what responsibilities are there. Check the background of the company. Check the statement, mission statement of the company. Check their products. Check who are working there in your contact. Check this one, like what are the reviews of that company on Google, just dial,
Hmm.
maybe wherever, or even LinkedIn, or Naukri, or like wherever. So you can find the reviews. After that, it can be like their product, as already I told you, what is the product, what service they have, work ethic, and like there are many more things, and their work culture that you can check. Is that done? Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So more information you can check out there. The next one, you can practice with your family, friends, relatives, and even you can join some coaching, which will be more trustworthy. You can check their reviews and you can join them. Yeah. The next one, attire, proper dress up should be there. Formal. Okay. Do not wear odd clothing and all. Even check the theme color of that company, theme color. And if you wear such kind of dress or like such kind of shirt or like whatever the clothes are there, that will match it. Okay. Another
Hmm.
one, like formal clothing, it will be like if you have blazer, you can wear that. Proper haircut, cleanly
Hmm.
shaven, and all these things are there. Okay. Do not wear more ornaments,
Hmm.
no jewelry. Do not show that you are a gold man or a gold woman. That's not necessary. So from formalities, no, this is kind of a formal way. Formal interview is there. The next one, that'll be like shoes, formal shoes. Okay, preferably that will be like black. Okay, shoes. And again, time. Okay, time plays a very vital role. You should not go too early, like early in the morning. Okay, that's not necessary. Okay, someone will go early and will help the workers there, clean and
Hmm.
all. You can go like 10, 15 minutes early there, and you can tell the receptionist over there that I have an interview here and I want to meet XYZ.
Hmm.
Okay, like that. And like be kind to the people whoever are there. You have to be kind. Be kind
Hmm.
there. Hmm. Maybe like we don't know, but someone is observing us. CCTV cameras are there.
Hmm.
Maybe possible. If that person wants to take the decision, the hiring manager wants to take the decision, you want like he wants to hire you. And if he sees the footage, oh,
Hmm.
like politeness matters a lot. The next one, uh, like the location where you want to go exactly. Hmm. Maybe whatever the location is there, you should know, you should do research. If traffic is there, when I can go. And before one day of that interview, you should go there and you should know, like, okay, where is the interview? And like, okay, traffic like Pune and Mumbai are the cities where tremendous traffic is there, bad traffic is there. If you get stuck, maybe it is your plan, but it may not come true. You wish, but
Hmm.
traffic doesn't wish the same. So go little early for that. Okay, the next thing will be updated resume. You should update your resume. Okay,
Hmm.
updated resume in the sense like all necessary information, genuine information you can add there. Check the spell, check the spellings, check the grammar. Okay, add some
Hmm.
bullet points. Nowadays, there is a system. It's called which one? Which one? Do you know? There is a system. That system, like, okay, which scans the resume. Yes,
Hmm.
ATS. Hmm?
Hmm.
Application tracking system. That's called ATS.
8 years.
ATS is there. So like even HRs don't have enough time to check and all. So ATS system is there, application tracking system that checks in which resume maximum skills are matching, and as per that you get shortlisted. Hmm. That's how the procedure is there. Is that done? Okay, so this
Yes.
one, yes, be confident. Be confident. You need to trust yourself. Okay, and that is the first impression is the last impression. You should have that impression in first few seconds. That interviewer will hire you in his or her mind itself, but it is undeclared. So it was a research conducted in America where they say like hiring managers hired the candidate within like first 1.5 minutes only. Okay,
Yes.
confident impression is there. And when you enter there, turn off your mobile or like silent if it is there, still it will vibrate, turn it off. So this is all
Hmm.
about like before you go in the room. When you like, okay, now during the interview, so when you knock the door, then you should ask, may I come in? Ask. And
Hmm.
the beginning is there. Ask the permission first thing. Then interviewer will offer you the chair, the seat. Yes, that's
Hmm.
offered. What you can do at that time? You can thank him. Okay, greet him and thank. Okay, positive body language matters a lot. You should have a smile on your face. You should not look more like worried and under pressure. Frown face cannot help you. Okay,
Hmm.
maintain eye contact. Facial expressions will be there during the interview. Then sometimes gestures can be used at that time. So this is what like normally the procedure is there that you need to follow when you have an interview. Okay, polite language and tone is there. So in that way, like you should not use commanding language, but elaborate and look more modest in that way. And then you can use star technique. What is that? Star technique. Star technique is what, like, okay, situation, task, hmm, action, and result. So instead of telling that big answer, you can tell the answer in this way with star technique. Okay. What was the situation? Then what was the task? What action you took? And what was the result? That's called star technique that you have to apply for your interview. Okay. So do not tell more. Just four things are there. Star technique, situation, task, then
Action.
action, then result.
Result.
Result is there. And even interviewer doesn't have more time to listen the entire history and geography. It doesn't have time, or she doesn't have time, or they don't have time. So in that case, what you can do? You can just simply put ideas in this technique. What was the situation? Okay. Then what was the task? And what was the action taken? And what was the result? Let's take an example. Okay, the situation was one of students or one of the IELTS learner. Okay, one of the IELTS learners actually. He wanted to get 7.5 bands or 7 bands within 10 days. He called me and said he wants to get 7.5 band score within 10 days. The time was very small, the time span was limited. It was hard to get 7.5 bands. Okay, so like, okay, he wanted to get 7.5 bands. It is like situation, and time was limited. Okay, so getting 7.5 in this situation, it is really hard. So situation is what a student is there for IELTS and he wants to get 7.5. That is the task. Now, what action I took? I conducted extra classes for him. I gave him extra task and made timetable for him, and he sincerely followed that timetable. And ultimately, he got 7.5 in the entire test level. Like overall, he got, and he was very much happy. Okay, student
Hmm.
wants to go abroad, wanted 7.5 is what the task. What action?
Task.
Made the timetable, and took extra classes, conducted extra classes, and provided the required notes to him, guided him, and result is what, like he got 7.5 within limited time. So this is what, like the star technique you can say. Yes. Okay, so you can apply the same in your field even. Okay, now after this, okay, like again here, one more thing you can do, like you can showcase your skills. You should say, showcase your skills. Okay, and talk positive about the previous employer. Be clear with your thoughts and ideas. Okay, flawless communication. It means limited mistakes. Like whatever you want to convey, you should convey in a positive way. And the last one, don't be in a hurry. Ask some questions to the interviewer. Already I told you.
Hmm.
Now, after the interview, okay, so when the interviewer says, okay, your interview is over now, you can thank, okay, after the interview, the last point we have written here, thank the interviewer. Yes, with a smile and ask him, like, what is the next procedure? And you can ask him for, like, okay, what will be the next process? Okay. Or like again, sometimes it'll be confirmation. Even sometimes they can ask, okay, you can go and have a word with the, we can say, the telecaller, or maybe like receptionist is there, whoever is there. You can just have a word with them. Normally there will be receptionist. Okay. And after that, check your confidence. Like this one, not confidence, but like email. Email. So in email, what you can do, like after the interview, you can check email. Okay. Okay. And you can go there, you can type an email. Maybe like after going home, you can type an email and share a thank you note in this way. So this is the entire procedure. Okay. Before the interview, during the interview, and after the interview. After the interview means once you leave that premises from there, once you go home, when you get time, but not like after 1 week or after like many days. It is once you go home or like when you're traveling, you can type an email and thank them for their valuable time. This is the procedure. And again, many of the times the HRs are very nice and
Hmm.
very much good communicator. They are. They say, definitely we'll get a call. We'll let you know. We people keep
Hmm.
waiting, 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 but they don't call. If they don't call,
Hmm.
okay, wait still 1 or 2 days, 3 days. Within how many days you may get a call? If you don't get a call, you can understand, but still, you can call and ask them, can I still wait? Or the position is closed? You can ask them. In this way, you have to take up that follow up. Yes. Okay, but do not call again and again, many times. So if we do
Hmm.
so, then that will be a problematic thing.
Hmm.
Is that clear to all?
Yes.
Yes, you understood? Okay, Shaileja. So in upcoming sessions, like from Monday onwards, we can have all the detailed questions and you'll get the guidance for that.
Hmm.
But for the online viewers, you can watch the video, you can prepare accordingly. Wish you all the best for your interview preparation and may you get your dream job very soon. You can like, share, and subscribe my channel. Thank you so much. Okay, see you then. Take care. Bye. Bye for now. Bye, Shaileja.
Bye bye.